Well, the storm did have one unexpected circumstance last night, and we got a surprise visitor. In fact, he was here so briefly there wasn't time to start looking for the red carpet to roll out. Former President Gerald Ford made a brief stopover last night at Bear Field, and News 15's Ken Owen has this exclusive report.
Former President Ford stopped by Fort Wayne Air Service at about 10:30 last night. He was there for approximately an hour, and his visit was anything but planned. So you ask, what brought Gerald Ford to Fort Wayne, Indiana? The reason is pretty simple. Old Mother Nature. The former president had a speech last night in Harrisburg, Illinois. He was supposed to go from Harrisburg to Valparaiso, Indiana. But up in the air, his plane ran into last night's storm, and they had to stop here in Fort Wayne to refuel. In an exclusive interview with News 15, the former president commented on the situation in South Africa. President Reagan has been under fire for not putting more pressure on the white-ruled South African government to end apartheid. Ford says it's a very sticky issue.
That's probably the most difficult of all current problems on the president's desk. No American that I'm familiar with approves of apartheid. It's contrary to all of our feelings politically and otherwise.
A state of emergency continues in South Africa, as do restrictions on media coverage there. Pressure is mounting on the U.S. to take a tougher stand against apartheid. And Ford says that pressure could very well lead to a change in U.S. policy.
I think we may have to move toward some tougher economic policies vis-a-vis South Africa in order to convince the South African government that they have to be more moderate, they have to be more flexible in dealing with the problem of the minorities.
Ford also said he is optimistic there will be another superpower summit before the end of this year. Shortly after we talked with the former president, the violent storm he left behind in Harrisburg had hit Fort Wayne. As a result, his plane was grounded for the night. He had to travel by car to Valparaiso. Ken Owen, News 15.